This is a friendly presentation created by Sherry and Simarjot, created for international travelers and students who are planning to travel to Newfoundland. In this video, we will talk about Newfoundland's bad weather and how it can lead to seasonal depression.
Newfoundland weather. Newfoundland weather consists of fog, cold, wind, rain, and snow. The province experiences unpredictable weather conditions. A sunny day can turn into a cold or drizzly day, or vice versa. There can be blizzards in winter and heat wave during summer. Four main seasons in Newfoundland are spring, summer, fall, and winter. Spring is of short duration, summer is late, and fall arrives early, but winter remains for longer duration. The temperature doesn't dip as low as other main regions of Canada. Newfoundland has the strongest winds of all provinces in Canada. The province is also known as one of the stormiest areas of North America. The frequency and severity of the storms is maximum between November and March, but the possibility of their occurrence remains throughout the year. The winter cyclones with winds up to 80 km per hour are also often seen here. The total number of bright sunshine is usually less than 1,600 hours in Newfoundland. The waters over the Grand Banks and of the Avalon Peninsula are among the foggiest in the world. The fog is so dense that even the strongest winds cannot disperse it. Bad weather. Newfoundland experiences bad weather conditions: hurricanes, blizzards, hail, heavy rain, ice storms, lightning, thunderstorm, winds. Let's understand the nature's fury. Hurricanes are tropical storms with strong winds accompanied by torrential rains. Blizzards are flowing and blowing snow, high winds, low temperature, and poor visibility. Hail. Hailstone is an irregular clump of ice that can differ from the size of a pea to that of a grapefruit. Heavy rain is a rare type of a liquid precipitation where raindrops do not have enough time to freeze before reaching the ground. Lightning is an electric giant spark in atmosphere. It is of short duration and high voltage between clouds, the air, or the ground. Thunderstorm. It is a violent, short-lived weather disturbance accompanied by high winds, hail, lightning, heavy rains, and tornadoes. Winds. Newfoundland experiences strong wind blowing up to 60 to 60 km per hour or more, and sometimes gusting up to 90 km per hour or more. These winds can cause property damage, create unsafe traveling conditions, make it difficult to walk against the wind, and cause a hazard. Let's prepare for bad weather. Residents should prepare themselves to endure the emergency for a minimum of 72 hours. Be aware of using first aid and safety measures during emergency. Stock non-perishable food products, ready-to-eat dishes, non-dairy milk alternatives, bottled water, canned drinks, dried fruit, and other eatables that could be preserved for a few days. Stay indoors and avoid unnecessary travel. Avoid travel in the dark. Preparing for bad weather continues. If pets at home, store pet food. Keep candles, lighter, or matchboxes in case of power outage. Keep a battery-powered flashlight available and a portable radio with extra batteries ready. Keep your cellular phones charged. Use them instead of landline telephone. Stay away from windows and doors. Listen to the weather forecasts and advice of the officials from Meteorological Department. Always keep an emergency kit ready. Emergency Management Organization of Newfoundland and Labrador. In case of emergency, you can contact the Department, Newfoundland and Labrador Fire and Emergency Services. Information can be gained through their website and over the phone.
Typically, in January and February, Newfoundland will experience its winter season. You will come across snow, rain, and heavy winds. Weather can definitely affect our moods, especially in winters. This can lead to a special kind of depression called seasonal affective disorder, also known as winter blues or seasonal depression. In most cases, sad symptoms start in the late fall or early winters and go away during the spring and summer. Hence, it is called seasonal depression. Depression occurring during the winter is called winter pattern sad. On the other hand, some may experience depressive episodes during the spring and summer months. This is called summer pattern sad, which is less common depression. In Canada, SAD affects around 3% of Canadians every year, with approximation of 15% experiencing mild form of SAD. SAD often impacts children and teenagers, with women having a higher tendency to experience SAD over men. Additionally, if there is a history of depression, SAD can also be inherited. Recent study from Oxford University shows there are many ways of minimizing SAD. Those who experience seasonal depression will often experience the following symptoms. Major symptoms may include feeling depressed most of the day, nearly every day, losing interest in activities you once enjoyed, experiencing changes in appetite or weight, having problems with sleep, feeling sluggish or agitated, having low energy, feeling hopeless or worthlessness, having difficulty concentrating, having frequent thoughts of death or suicide. Winter pattern SAD may include oversleeping, also known as hypersomnia, overeating, particularly with a craving of carbohydrates, weight gain, and social withdrawal. Whereas summer pattern SAD is complete opposite to winter pattern SAD and may include trouble sleeping, also known as insomnia, poor appetite leading to weight loss, restlessness and agitation, anxiety, and episodes of violent behavior. Here are some suggested methods to minimize SAD symptoms. Meet with a healthcare professional. Discussing medical treatment or support from a qualified healthcare professional can be a useful first step in identifying the ideal treatment option. SAD is a treatable disorder. However, this may depend on the medical history of the person. There are few treatments available for people suffering with SAD. These treatments will fall into 4 categories, which may be used alone and or in combination. They are light therapy, psychotherapy, antidepressant medications, and vitamin D. One of the most used treatment is the light therapy. When using light therapy, positive results have shown between 60 to 80% of those who suffer from SAD. It is a very simple therapy. It aims to expose a person with SAD to a very bright light every day to make up for the diminished natural sunlight for the darker months. In this therapy, the person sits in front of a very bright light box every day for about 30 to 45 minutes, usually the first thing in the morning from fall to spring. These light lamps are inexpensive and are 20 times brighter than the normal indoor light. Another treatment for SAD is psychotherapy, also known as talk therapy, also called as cognitive behavior therapy. CBT is a type of talk therapy aimed at helping people to learn how to cope with difficult situations. This is an adaptive therapy. Depending on the situation and the severity of the depression, CBT can be conducted with a trained counselor, a psychotherapist, or a psychiatrist over weekly or bi-weekly sessions, typically over 6 weeks period of time. CBT will focus on replacing negative emotions and thoughts with positive ones. This therapy also encourages behavior activation, which helps individuals to identify and scheduling pleasant, engaging indoor and outdoor activities to combat with the loss of interest they typically experience in winter. There are many ways to minimize SAD outside professional help. Individuals who regularly exercise and have regular sleeping habits, eat a healthy diet, and stay connected with others can combat SAD months. Everyday tips to ease winter SAD. Avoid alcohol and be aware of your caffeine intakes, as both will affect your sleeping patterns. Drink enough water. Build routines to get out every day. Find a time for a brief outdoor walk during the daylight. Increase physical activities. Keeping a journal can help in combating negative feelings. Plan to write each day of the week, including thoughts, feelings, and concerns. This will allow you to reflect what has happened in the 24 hours. This is a friendly video created for international students and travelers, those who are willing to travel to Newfoundland. Mental health support services are available by Newfoundland government, and the information can be found on their website. Thank you for watching.